When you look at him, tell me, what do you see? And I'm sure it will be different from his reality, because what you don't see is that he's a man plagued by depression and anxiety. I know it sounds insane, but he's a prisoner to his own brain. Those grooves in his brain are impressions that act as pathways full of landmines that trigger depression at any given moment due to a simple memory. Welcome to his story. The story of a man so crippled by life that he could barely stand, left gasping, bloody and bruising by society's inability to recognize that he's suffering because it appears that nothing is wrong. So they make jokes and get everyone to join along, but he's not laughing. He's hurting and crying, but tries to cover it up by smiling so that the uppercuts and haymakers might stop, because the pain is unbearable enough without the jokes of everyone else on top. His pain is real and it won't leave. Why can't you just believe? Instead, you accuse him of faking it for sympathy. He can't just get over it though. It's not that easy. It isn't just a state of mind that he can bounce between, and it doesn't help any pretending that his life isn't a living hell. Why won't someone just care enough and offer to help him get well? Crickets from the crowd, so he sits there entrenched in darkness, begging that someone would help him in his time of greatest weakness, because his only friends are pain and sorrow. He might not make it till tomorrow. Death is quickly approaching and looking more like a friend who can finally bring all this misery to an end, because there's nothing worse than being alone. So even suicide has become an option. What if I told you that the greatest lie that you will ever believe in is that you are alone and nobody knows your struggle? You see, I've heard stories about a love so beautiful that gave a man power to be tempted and tried in every way possible and overcome, so that he could walk through hell and find those like us and say, "Come, I have felt your pain, fought your fight, died your death, and risen victoriously with a new breath that gives life to the oppressed. So come, sit at the table and feast, and look around at all those who have also overcome." Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, you are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers they will not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, the flame will not consume you, for I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. For you are precious in my eyes, honored and loved. Fear not, for I am with you. I will gather you up, bringing my sons from afar and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you can fear no evil, for I am with you. My rod and my staff will comfort you. You see, I prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. I anoint your head with oil until your cup overflows. Surely my goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life, and you will dwell in my house forever. I told you that you are not alone. So my child, take courage. Keep moving forward.